Back to the KOAM Morning News on this Wildcat Wednesday. He's an old friend of the show. It's just been a while since we've been able to catch up with him because, quite frankly, this time of year, he's a little bit busy. It's Will Morris from the Wildcat Extension District, Kansas State Research and Extension. Will, thank you so much for your time, man.
Yeah, no problem. Glad to be here.
Because I know it's actually going to be in less than a week now that you're going to make the annual trek out to Hutchinson, Kansas for the state fair. Give us a little idea about the exhibits that you are going to be taking out there and also the kids behind these exhibits.
Yeah, so we'll be taking out all the indoor exhibits a week from coming up quick, and we'll have entomology boxes, geology buckets, rockets, photography, baked goods, canned foods, arts and crafts, all sorts of things that we will be taking up there that belong to 4-H members that have won at the local level. So at the Crawford County Fair, they were the top and the best of the best. So they get to move on to the state fair, and they will then go and compete against those across the state of Kansas in each of their respective categories.
And so, Will, we're bringing all these wonderful young minds together. And number one, congratulations on those kids that you've been able to mentor and have succeeded and made it that far. I mean, just the fact that you take part in 4-H is tremendous. But now, talk to me kind of about this group of kids that you have that have risen to the best of the best.
Yeah, so this group, they're all very unique in what their interests are and what they've done. So they've had to, work on these projects since this past October, and gathering supplies, gathering things they need, putting them together, assembling them, things like that. So they've been working on these for quite a while, and they showcase them at the county fair, and they compete against all the other kids in the county. So after they've won there, they move on. So then it's preparation, make sure that everything stays in place, is put together, and meeting the standards for the state level to go on and compete. So it's a lot of time and effort that goes into it for these kids.
Oh, undoubtedly. And Will, we always think about county fairs, and we think about livestock and animal judging and whatnot. And this is still 4-H. But It's a different extension. And the thing that amazes me, especially in the STEM, the science, math, engineering, like you were talking about the rockets, how have you kind of seen that expand and also draw other kids who are interested into those subjects into 4-H?
Yeah, so we have STEM things specifically. So we have rockets, we have computer science, we have unmanned aerial systems. We have a new project this year that I'm pretty excited about that kids are kind of going toward. It is a Lego construction project where they build different type of scenery and buildings, and all out of Legos. And they want to see, the structural idea behind, have a whole scene built within this. So that's something new this year that I'm excited. We're going to take that out to the state fair for one of our kids as well. So it's really branching out and showing that we are very diverse. We can, if you've got an interest, we've probably got a project that will kind of fit that area for you.
Hey, that's tremendous. So once again, it's the winners of the county fair that go to the state fair after that. So now that we've kind of got the excitement and everything generated, how do parents get a hold of you to make sure they can sign their kids up for 4-H and hopefully get in next year's state fair?
Yeah, absolutely. So the easiest way to get a hold of us is just to Google the Wildcat Extension District. When you do that, it'll come across our page. Click on 4-H, and whether you're in Crawford County, where I'm located, or one of our other counties, which is Wilson, Labette, and Montgomery, there's somebody that'll be there to help get you signed up.
Hey, all-encompassing throughout SEK. Will, number one, I appreciate everything that you do when it comes to our kids in 4-H, and number two, I greatly appreciate your time, sir.
Thank you.
All right, you have a marvelous trip, and hey, break a leg out there.
Thank you.
All right, we'll be back with more KOAM Morning News on this Wildcat Wednesday right after this.